Okay, these are the variants that are prevalent in the USA at the moment. This is the last 60 days, the line here. And you see the variants that are coming in are Delta, B1617.2, and then variants of Delta. And this is a new one, I haven't seen this one before, AY44, it just sort of sprung out of nowhere. But they keep renaming these things. AY25, I'm pretty certain come out of Israel. AY3 has been in the USA for quite some time, and at one time was its own variant of concern. But then there were so many of these AY variants that they lumped them all in with Delta. So also in the USA, you've got AY39, which is the variant which is prevalent in Australia at the moment, and another one here, AY47. I don't know where that comes from, but I want to have a look at what variants there are. So I'm going to do that. Variants of concern. Here we go. See, there is Delta. And first we had AY1, which come up in the USA, AY2, AY3. Israel, I think, got AY4 and AY25. But look at this. It's gone up to 46. And then we've got 46.1, 46.2, 46.3, 46.4, 47. Alpha, which is the variant from the UK, B117. That's got some sub lineages as well, as does beta, as does gamma. Look at gamma. You got P, which was P1. You got P.1.17.1. What the hell? Okay, and then you've got the variants of interest. You've got lambda, which is C37, which they say come out of Peru, but I thought it come out of Chile, but never mind. You got mu, which come from Colombia, and then you've got these other variants which they are monitoring at the moment, C.1.2, which come out of South Africa, ETA, which come out of Nigeria and the UK. You got IOTA, which B1526, which come out of New York. You've got one of these other Delta type variants, which they gave a name Kappa, but it's essentially gone. Same with this one here. I thought that B16173 was going to be a real issue, but it wasn't. They've named P3, which come from the Philippines, Theta. Then you've got all these other variants here, which are getting all sorts of other sub lineages. There's also one variant which actually combines Delta and Alpha, and that's only just been found now in Japan, and it's being monitored. This is the first recombinant variant, or variant that has been formed by crossover. This is when a patient is infected with both variants, Alpha and Delta, and then inside one of the cells, the DNA is reading from both variants of the virus and forming a new variant. I don't think it's been given a name yet. I don't see it on here yet, so it's fairly new. These other ones have dropped off, Zeta and Epsilon. Epsilon was the Californian devil. Zeta was another one that come out of Brazil. So that is the situation. We seem to be just dominated with Delta and variants of Delta. But the real worry is what this variant, which is a mix between Delta and Alpha, will do, and what else will be generated, because at the moment there are still about 19 million actively infected people. What's happened is that most people are like vaccinated, but they're carrying the virus. And we've got virus pools, big virus pools. The UK has a virus pool of 1.5 million. I know the United States has at least a virus pool of size 10 million. And these are creating variants. I mean, even Australia was actually making its own, and they don't have a very large pool yet. So, and Singapore as well. Singapore has AY23, which is the one there. Just click on it. It's telling you how much it's found worldwide, etc., etc. But if I add in, I wonder if I can do this, change location. I want to add Singapore. Can I add it? Yes. Took a while, so it's slow. Singapore. Save changes. And you can see that the prevalence in Singapore is 56%. So this variant basically formed itself in Singapore. Just like AY39 formed in Australia. All right, that'll do.